this is Charisse Monè't, and welcome to A Word on Books. I am so excited to be doing a review today, and I have been missing you guys so much, and over the next couple of weeks I'm going to do quite a few reviews now that I'm back up and running. But one of the most important reviews I wanted to do today was Michelle Obama's autobiography, read by Michelle Obama, released in November 2018 on Random House Audio. First of all, she has an amazing storytelling voice. I like that throughout the story, on parts where there is emotion, anger, hurt, whatever it is, you can hear it in her voice. She's very passionate about the story that she tells. You can't help but to connect to her. You can't. We've all gone through some things. We've all had our ups and downs. And in this book, in my opinion, she bears quite a bit of her soul. She talks about her struggles with fertility. She talks about not wanting her husband to be as involved in politics as he was. She talked about her and her brother and how their parents sacrificed things to make sure that they had the opportunity to be the best that they could. She used a term that I hadn't heard in years called house rich. And basically what that means is that someone has all their liquid or their money tied up in the house, and that's all they're doing is working to pay that house note. She talked about the struggles that she had with a knot that she thought was really mean at the time, that turned around not to be mean, but to love her and to push her and to encourage her to work harder and to do better. You hear teachers, and I know I said as a teacher and as a dean, you hear people all the time say you can be whatever it is that you want to be. And she's a true example of embracing that. You can, if you're willing to put in the work, grind, and go for it. And you know, she said she went through life with like a checklist. I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. And it became a series of accomplishments to that she was stressed out. And there was something, and I hate that I'm not able to quote it verbatim, but basically, she was going through a struggle of all of these things on her plate and feeling overwhelmed. And her mother basically saying to her in so many words, you can make the money now and worry about that other stuff later. You know, and it reminds me of something that I have to tell two of my children all the time. With Haley, it's always, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. My grandfather always told me that. You can sleep when you dead. And the other that I always have to tell Jamel is, work hard now, play hard later. So to hear these values in some way, shape, or form come from our First Lady, it's like, damn, I guess I'm telling them right, or I'm doing something right. She talked about, you know, sharing her husband with the world, and then becoming a First Lady and having children that had to be followed around, and she wanted them to have some normalcy in their life, and back and forth with the Secret Service and the whole 9 yards, and just fighting for her family, fighting for wanting some normalcy in her life, trusting and standing behind and beside her husband. It was just an amazing book. It gives you a great insight. And I didn't get lost. It wasn't all about the political side. It was about her. It was about her struggle coming from Chicago, the struggles that her family made, the things that her brother went through, her losses, her accomplishments, the things that made her Michelle Obama, the things that made her the woman that she is. So it was really a great book, 19 hours long. I know it sounds long, but I would listen to it again and again and again, because I'm sure with every time I listen to it, I get something else out of it. Her book will make you feel empowered. It will make you feel connected. And I recommend it highly. Without saying, 5 glasses, my new cup, Khaleesi, my girlfriend bought me for Christmas. Cheers to you. And thank you for a wonderful book. I wish you well on your tour, and I hope your book sales climb through the roof.